Hello, welcome to Coin Times with Maria Matic. So we all seen a Bitcoin rally, a crazy increase in price on Monday, triggered by the FUD surrounding Tether and the sell-off of Tether on Bitfinex. So Bitcoin reached the price of $7,800 on Bitfinex, and it also had a premium of $1,000 compared to non-Tether exchanges. So there was an increase of $1,500 in the price of Bitcoin, and then the Tether dropped to around 92 cents. The last time Tether dropped so much was 1.5 years ago, so somewhere in April of 2017, when it dropped to 91%. So those are two large drops when Tether fell below 95 cents. Few cents might not seem like a big deal, but it kind of is, because it's supposed to be backed by a US dollar, and we don't really have a proof that it's backed by the same amount of US dollars. And we didn't have this proof for the last couple of years. So what was special with this Monday? Why all this FUD, and what actually happened? It started with the story of Puerto Rican Noble Bank being insolvent. So Bitfinex was a client of Noble Bank. However, Bloomberg reported that Bitfinex and Tether weren't clients of Noble Bank anymore, but still people kind of footed it. And after that came a story about HSBC and how Bitfinex started doing banking with HSBC through a private account. But when Bitfinex announced that it's posing the deposits, fiat deposits, basically another set of FUD started, that Bitfinex is having banking problems again, serious banking problems, etc. And then the stories about the Binance and KuCoin wanting to delist Tether started. There was even a fake screenshot of Binance announcement which said that Binance wants to delist Tether. That was circulating as well. So there was a lot of FUD. And then the sell-off of Tether started. Then we had a panic purchase of Bitcoin. Lots of stop losses were triggered. What does Monday's dump means for confidence in Tether? Basically, Tether managed to regain the confidence. But if you look at the examples such as Newbit basically unpegged from dollar 2 years ago for the first time, when it fell down to 95 cents, and right after this dump it started free falling down to 16 cents in a matter of days. So it completely unpegged from the US dollar, but it somehow managed to recover, to regain its value. But during the December bull run, its value rose to $1.26, so it unpegged again. But the confidence of traders in Newbit basically evaporated, and Newbit died. And it's still dead. It's around 10 cents right now. So how many times does one stablecoin need to unpeg itself in order for traders to lose the interest and confidence in that stablecoin? Like, it doesn't matter if the price of stablecoin goes up or down, it's still bad for traders because they want stablecoin to stay stable. But Tether is far more advanced than Newbit. It's more popular, it has a first mover advantage, it's all over the place on all the big and important exchanges, so it's more difficult for traders to lose interest and confidence in Tether. But it's not just that, it's also that the traders are used to the exchanges where they trade, for example on Tether exchanges, and also they might have a problem to register on non-Tether exchanges depending on the country where they're from, where the exchange is registered. And so it's not that easy. It's not just it's a question of its spread and if it's too big to fail in the manner in which we would expect. Like, it's not about if traders like it or not even trust. I know many traders who do not trust Tether, but they still trade it because of the reasons I've stated. Still, those traders might have an issue if Tether starts dumping again, if it dumps again, or if the dump becomes more severe. For example, if you're a trader and if you're trading on Bitfinex, imagine it's Monday again and the price is 7,800 and you basically panicked and you bought Bitcoin for that price. You're a trader, you're not a holder. So like traders, they want to profit, they want to stop losses. So if you have bought Bitcoin for $7,800, how are you gonna, what are you gonna do when the dump starts? Because obviously every pump is followed by the dump. And are you gonna move those Bitcoins to non-Tether exchange? If you do that, you have $1,000 premium because of the difference in the price between Tether exchanges and not Tether exchanges. So you might lose $1,000 in value, which is not good. There's still this issue where basically traders are kind of forced to sell back to Tether. And there is kind of this volume which we can see now, which is it's not so bearish, but it's kind of involuntary volume because people trade with Tether. But it means there is no real panic, because if there was real panic, we would see a crash now. Bitfinex pulled out of circulation $550 million worth of Tether last week and this week. So basically they pulled out 300 million prior to Monday crash, Monday dump of Tether, and 200 million exactly a day before Tether was dropped. So as if they knew something or they were preparing for something, they basically pulled it out to Treasury. And on the 16th of October, they also pulled out another $250 million worth of Tether. They also have authorization to issue $500 million worth of new Tether. They haven't issued new Tether since September, and I don't think they will issue this $500 million anytime soon, or at least until the confidence is regained. At the moment, the demand for Tether is decreasing, so I'm sure they're not gonna issue any new Tethers soon. So in this time, there's still this uncertainty concerning Tether, and while the uncertainty lasts, I do not think that technical analyses are actually any good, or I wouldn't listen to them really. I would just watch support and resistance levels, like historically strong support and resistance levels of Bitcoin, and look for when they break or not. So I don't think the technical analyses are working at the moment. Someone asked me if another possible Tether dump could cause a bull run. I'm not sure. If you look at the Monday rally, bulls haven't really picked up. They haven't used it. They could, but they haven't used it as an excuse for a bull run similar to the one we've seen in December of the last year. But let me know what you think, and like, share and comment, and see you soon. Have a nice day. Bye.